Hey guys, welcome back to the Steel Donut. My name is Connor, with me is Bob,
Yo.
Matt,
Yo, what's up?
and Blake. And we're getting back into The Legend of Spyro, The Darkness Reborn, or Return. Alright, let's go on to the next chapter, Warfang Falls.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Can't wait for Warfang to fall. Let's go.
No, wait, guys. Warfang Falls, an amazing resort location.
Yeah.
Always in the Dark Master's presence, Gual and his fellow apes have been on edge.
who's that guy?
Oh my god, this is great. This is great, guys. Always in the Dark Master's presence, Gual and his fellow apes have been on edge. On edge was the understatement of the day when he and his men walked into the chamber that held the large crystal that was at the bottom of Mount Melifor. As he and his two guards Yes, it is immediately. Immediately felt fear as that feeling of "you're being watched" washed over them.
You're being watched.
You're being watched.
This had better be good news, because being stuck in a crystal by your enemies shortens one's temper drastically.
I thought he always had a short temper.
Oh, really funny joke, man!
Is this a new character? Is this like Gual's brother,
I
Gual?
thought he always had a short temper.
Thought Gual to himself as he carefully prepared his response to his master.
Well...
Wait, that sounded like a question, Matt. Maybe he...
Wow!
Well!
Sorry, well...
The Dark Master roared.
We took 4 more provinces in the human world and...
No end quote. Got interrupted so much that the grammar got interrupted.
Yeah.
He cut him off mid
Punctuation.
cut him off mid
Cut him off
apostrophe.
while they were pressing the quotation mark key, and he went, "Oh shit!"
The Dark Master himself cut off the author of this story.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Good. How many new slaves did we acquire?
Acqueer.
I'm sorry, acquire?
How many copies of Kanye West's New Slaves did we acquire?
Yeah.
Gual
Acquire.
nuked one of the smaller apes
That's so
forward.
noog, man.
Yeah, dude, he nuged.
I don't know about you. I think nooging is a pretty violent activity to include.
That's pretty noog.
That sounds dirty.
I wouldn't nuke anyone.
the good thing about being the king is you do not have to give bad news.
Gual thought, "What a prick."
So it's Gual. It's really Gual every single time.
Maybe
It's
it was
Gual
supposed to
now.
be Gual from the start.
No, maybe there's just two guys and they're brothers.
Yeah, Gall and
Gual.
Gual.
Yes?
Said the Dark Master.
Well, sir, we have taken over 10,000 slaves in these
You've
4
taken
provinces.
over slaves?
Yeah.
Oh, over 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, over 10,000.
We
Sorry.
taking over.
It's over 10,000. He was silent a moment, then said,
Out of the 10 so-called states you have taken, you only gotten 90,000 slaves.
Yeah,
Nintaye.
90,000 slaves when we should have had nearly 900,000?
"Oh
Period.
man."
Period.
Sorry, he
And
didn't
the-
shout that at all.
We have nearly 900,000!
In the Dark Master's rage, he sent out a purple beam of pure energy. Pure energy. Pew, 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 pure energy. Yeah. Out of one of the ends of the crystal and into the small ape, an unnatural, non-worldly scream was heard by all, and then in a flash of light, the ape was gone, and in its place was a smoking crater and a pair of legs, marking where the ape once stood. The attack must have been unbearably
These
loud.
legs mark where an ape once stood.
The attack must have been
Let us
unbearably loud.
remember his sacrifice.
Dude, it must have been unbearably loud, and everyone knew it, but strangely it was just unnaturally silent. The Dark Master broke the silence.
Honestly, if I knew you apes were just as incompetent as you looked, I would have never sent you. Things were so much better when I had Cinder under my command. She could follow orders and make sure you did as well. No period.
Wow, Dark Master. Thanks for talking about your ex-girlfriend in front of us again.
I tell you, Vegeta, I don't know why.
That doesn't make us feeling, you know,
I tell you,
useless.
it's like, he's just like, I tell you, Vegeta, I don't know why I keep you saying apes around. Gual dared to step forward with a demeanor that stated, with a dialect, with a demeanor that stated, Don't make idle threats, you know you need us. When every other living thing in the room was shaking its brains out. What a weird... I've never heard that...
By the way I use my walk.
I've never heard that expression before, shaking its brains out.
Well, dude, they're having seizures.
The brain just flies out.
Sir, there is something that makes up for this.
Well,
Again!
Sir, we have captured Spyro and Cinder.
you must be joking. There is no possible way that you are serious.
You Saiyan apes did... The king only nodded.
Say it ain't so.
Saiyan, it ain't so.
Your love is a heartbreaker. Okay.
Where are they? Where?
The Dark Master's crystal was beginning to pulsate with pent-up energy. It hadn't had sex in a long time. It's got sexual energy flowing through it. Yeah, with pent-up energy, it would almost fade to non-existence and then get so bright to the degree that it was almost blinding to the apes around it. Many of them turned away, but the Ape King, who was the closest, did not. Bald! Bald! Bald!
Why, my master, they are right here.
Kill me.
The Ape King stepped aside to reveal two unconscious figures, one purple, one black bound.
Whoa, he had them the whole time.
Yeah. One purple, one black bound with thick ropes and chained to the stone car with metal muzzles on their jaws, effectively rendering harmless if they awoke.
Wow, what have I told you about their capabilities?
The Dark Master said, almost disappointed.
That's my almost
I don't know.
disappointed.
He caught them.
Yeah.
Whatever you were gonna say about their capability, I mean...
Fuck it.
Really, my lord, do you think I am incompetent, though we are having trouble adapting the humans?
What?
Humans.
I've never seen someone have trouble with the word human.
Do you think I am incompetent at using a human? Because I am.
Man, that's my favorite.
Okay.
That's my favorite song. You know, I'm only Haman of flesh and blood.
Yeah.
I mean,
we are having trouble adapting the humans' technology. We still have got some of it down to a science.
what? Growl hit a
Now
button.
you just need to master their language.
Growl hit a button
Yeah.
on a square metal remote,
Author.
and out of the stone cart rose a ring of dark crystals. Trademark Jim Henson.
Huh.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perf 100% nud. The Dark
Perf
Master.
100% nud.
Yeah. The Dark Master purred. Then he paused deep in thought.
Well, where will you put them, Gull? Who's Gull?
Hey, that's a question, Matt. You made it sound like a question.
No, Gall's the other guy.
Matt,
Gall was the one holding
Matt,
the...
this is not a question. This is a statement. You sort of made it sound like a question.
And now it's Gull.
I had a maximum security prison constructed out of a burned out human city.
Just double down on that spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they like 20 oopled down on Gual, so...
Human city. Just for this, in fact, there is only one cell in the place.
You know, the way you pronounce Haman, Connor, it makes it sound like Cleveland Brown. A human city.
That will do. Leave me for now.
The crystal dimmed and the present seemed to vanish into thin air.
Sir, you did not tell him that it is close to several other prisons as well as the Waygate network.
Why?
What?
You built a whole prison with one cell in it, right next to other prisons that's also near the Waygate network.
It's Waygate.
I'm assuming that's some kind of transportation system.
It's
which-
the only way to get to It's the only way to get to Energon.
Wait.
Oh.
Speaking of which,
Who the hell is saying this?
Which is which?
the king. That's my favorite Scooby Doo.
So I guess that's Gual.
No.
The Gual
Yeah,
is
Gual's the
king.
And it
king.
was supposed to be some random asshole who said the previous line?
Yes. No, that's Gaul.
Oh.
And then Gual
Okay.
says,
Speaking of which, is it functional yet?
The king turned his hard glare on the smaller ape.
I'm hard glaring all the time.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't even care.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, we're back.
Oh,
Back-
these
nice.
Back again, back like the woman. The walk continued for many days, and Lieutenant Sean
Great typo.
O'Hara, I think it should be pronounced, thought,
Will this ever end?
strangely,
I wish I
it did
did.
end. Strangely, it did end.
Oh,
Because something came
there
into
it
view.
goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crisis
something came into
averted.
view. What Sean could tell about it, though, that it was big, it looked like the size of the Empire State Building. Then he noticed something else, that there were two of them right next to each other. Wow.
He saw one thing that was the size of the Empire State Building and then noticed a second one.
So it's
Dude,
the Twin Towers?
Yeah, he's in New York.
You maniacs! You blew it all up!
You sons of bitches. What it looked like, a
Sons of
big
bitches.
man-made water, a big man-made water.
A big man-made waterfall.
Yeah, I was about to say that. A big man-made
One
waterfall.
big dude made water fall through.
Though there was nothing man-made about it. What a,
So
what a
it didn't
beautiful...
look like a man-made
that
waterfall.
was a beautiful sentence. That sentence was like a poem.
It just looks like a waterfall.
It was like a beautiful man-made waterfall that had no man-made qualities.
No,
Right, it was like a big triangular structure that was shaped like a
no,
square.
you guys don't understand it. It looked like a big man. He made waterfall, but there was nothing that man made about it.
Oh.
At the top, there was a round green circle with a brightly glowing green emerald with two metal, what appeared to be bronze supports coming down from the circular piece and attaching to the structure in a moon shape. And behind the moon shape and the two pillars that connected to it,
I'm trying
And
Yeah,
what?
that definitely doesn't sound man-made. No man would ever come up with something that stupid.
I feel like this guy.
I'm trying to imagine what that looks like. I'm having a hard time.
I feel like this guy rendered something in Unity and is trying to describe it.
Yeah.
Down the middle, a
And
thin
it
sheet
was
of
very
water
bad.
ran down. The structure looked elegant, even from a distance of 5 miles.
Wow.
Well,
5 miles away, most things look like shit.
Oh my god! Gynecologist Sergeant O'Brien.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Here it comes.
You were.
Hey, Lieutenant, do you think they believe in elegance and execution?
Joke the ever fat fool, Gynecologist Sergeant O'Brien.
I got
Oh god, I haven't had a Big Mac in days. I'm famished.
Wow, I love this next line. It's Sean. Who's
Ha
Sean?
ha ha, Johnny, shut up if you want to live. And I suggest we start calling each other by our first names, because we don't know when we will get back to our people, so let's just leave it at that.
Retorted Sean.
Who's Sean?
Yeah, haha. You shut the fuck up if you want to live.
Son, fucking asshole. Fuck you.
You're trying to get us all killed, you big dummy.
Oh, so what you're thinking that we'll get, what, 3 promotions each when we get back?
What?
I don't know what you were trying to say, so I'm not sure how to answer.
Replied Johnny.
Something likes that.
What thing likes that, though?
And that
Something.
and that
Oh,
something and that something is my rock hard cock.
There's something in my pants that likes your ideas.
Yeah, said Sean smirking at the idea.
Will, what's up, man? You have not said a word since our capture.
Yeah, man, what's going on, man?
Hey man, how's it going?
Oh,
How you doing?
I like this.
Are they beating you hard enough?
I like this next sentence.
Will never answered because he was on the ground, out like a light, and shortly they were all unconscious again.
Wow!
that can't be good for your
They're
head.
so narcoleptic.
Yeah. Hey Will, how's it Will?
I just love it.
Will!
What's up, man? You haven't said a word since our capture. Will's over there, like, passed out on the ground.
He's pasted out.
He's
I
pacing
wonder
out.
why
He's
he
just like,
hasn't said
what's up,
anything."
Will?
Oh man, Will, you're on the ground again. He always did great pranks, you know.
Yeah.
He always was a kidder, Will. You always were a kidder,
Will, sit. Now play dead.
Hey, he's good at it. It went from grim to hellish. The Guardians tried to send a runner through the tunnel to Avalar, only to come out an hour later beaten and bloody with a request for Warfang's immediate surrender. For the past 2 days...
Fuck it.
What? For the past 2 days, there had also been Earth golems surrounding the city, and they were finally full circle. They had no way out. It's a siege.
Oh.
Okay.
The Earth Guardian decided in the end to take it. Yo, you gotta take it.
Take it, bitch.
Take it to the hull. Take it to the hull. Because it was likely to be the last chance they would get to live to fight another day. What?
So
in other words, retreat?
didn't they already take all the people from Warframe?
I don't know what's going on. It's so complicated.
What? Why are they?
When is Spyro and Cinder gonna show up again?
They did show up.
I mean, do something again.
Like
They
like
run
what?
consciences.
Like what? Force another.
This is the return or rebirth of the darkness.
Like what?
Come
Force
on.
another like subjugated race.
It's the darkness's
Hey,
story here.
hey, I'm trying to say, like, Matt, you don't want them to wake up. They'll force another subjugated race to kill their own young to feast for them.
I guess that's
Yeah,
true.
well.
Every time they sent out a mission, no one had returned. It was obvious from lack of evidence that the rescue groups could find that they weren't slain, only captured, which is new for the Dark Army. For before Spyro and Cinder attacked, they did not take prisoners.
Okay, it was obvious.
Absence
from
of
the lack
evidence
of
is not evidence of absence.
I feel like I'm just face first in word salad, and it's
I'm
like a
swimming
10-pound bowl of said salad.
Against an upward current.
I was gonna say, like, I'm reading, all right. I'm not understanding, but I'm reading it.
But I am reading.
Even now facing captures, the army slowly approached the city, now flying a white flag in place of the Warfangian, one of the creatures on the battlements stood proud.
Wait, so the army's
The army
approaching,
is
flying a white
approaching-
flag?
Yeah, the bad
We
guys
give up!
Maybe it's just
You can have your city!
Fuck us!
Yeah. We just wanted to beat you up.
Well, I guess this is it for the noble glacial blood.
I guess so. Cyril Voltaire, it has been an honor for me to serve with you.
Voltaire remained unusually silent on the somber day the day Warfang fell. The Grublin commander, as soon as he saw the white flag, called the advance.
Oh my god.
Dun 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 dun
well,
dun.
dude, play off YouTube. Go ahead, YouTube. Play us off.
Yeah, play us off.
Dun dun dun
Star
dun. That's Vader's theme,
soundtracks.
right? Is that not Vader's theme?
Imperial March.
Matt, that's
Darth Vader's
that
theme.
is Raiders theme. Vader's theme, right? Dun dun dun
Yeah,
dun
dun, dun, dun.
dun. Apes and goblins alike advanced. They came from all directions.
Oh.
Their numbers increased with each passing day. They're fucking
What?
like
They already
rabbits.
gave up. Why are they sending more people?
They're fucking like rabbits, man.
Because why
Their
not?
numbers are increasing with every single day. They're just like they're doing it, like they're doing the Discovery Channel. Out of the tunnel,
We're doing it well.
out of the tunnel, a full battalion of apes and wyverns
Bat out.
Yeah.
marched out.
Wyverns.
Yeah, wyverns. That's what I said.
Wow.
Marched out, but then one day they had completely occupied the city, taking all military forces prisoner. What the hell? And the remaining citizens were quickly put
going
under martial law. Dude, martial law from Tekken is in this.
Martial law.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ. How many fucking misspellings
No,
can be that
author,
one
go to
sentence?
bed.
No.
Hang on, let's.
That's not a misspelling. That's martial law from Tekken. He's doing
All
flip
right,
kicks
yeah,
left
because
and right.
there's Tekken right there. Tekken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So let me get
Takken's
this
in
straight.
this story.
Out of a tunnel,
I had no
full
idea this was
battalion of
a
apes,
Planet of the Apes
you got
Spyro
wyverns,
Takken crossover.
occupy. How do you ever pronounce that?
Here,
Takken,
Oh, I missed Complatelli.
prisoners,
Complatelli.
and martial law.
Dude, Complatelli.
All in one sentence.
Complatelli. I missed that. Complatelli. And also, yeah,
Oh,
I
and-
tell you, martial law is not a mistake. He's just doing sick flip kicks. The last city of the Dragon Realms had fallen.
Well, I am back, everyone, and amazingly, I have found the inspiration to write again. So even though it was long overdue, I hope you enjoyed this chapter. I now have a problem. I could up this story to M and give you a detailed account of the torture I am going to force on Spyro and Cinder. I cannot. You decide in your reviews.
That's horrible. You got problems, man.
Like Spyro is going to have some sick waterboarding action going on.
Well, let's play this out with the Chapter 6 teaser.
No, that's just the name of
boy.
it. It's the new villain, Teaser.
Oh.
He's like the
God.
Joker, but way shittier.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's like the Riddler.
A lot of things happened since last time I'm in college,
Wow,
and never
really?
have I been so
You're
busy.
in college.
God.
You're over 18.
Oh my god. I assumed this was
Man,
written by
oh my god, I better.
Idiocy has no age.
Oh my god.
But I did assume this was written by a child.
I tell you, Matt, I better build myself a college or two.
Yeah.
I never got around to writing in excuses and excuses, and more excuses. Important! The actual torture chapter for Spyro and Cinder will not be in the story. They will be in a one-shot that I will make to go along
For your
with it.
fapping needs.
Or you could vote in my profile to make this story M-rated, and I will put the stuff in
For your
here.
fapping
And,
pleasure.
Disclaimer, I am nothing, and if I did own stuff, I would not be here.
What?
He
That is
never
so dark.
made the
That
That
one
is
so
sad
sad.
as fuck.
That's so
He
sad.
never made the one
If the
shot,
homeless
so,
shelter would only take me, I wouldn't have to resort to fanfiction.net.
Damn.
It's sad. I'm crying.
It's too bad. It's too bad. Adults can't go through the adoption system.
Yeah.
They expect me to live on my own. Fuck that.
Last
I'm
time,
gonna just post on
Yeah.
Fanfic.
last time when we left our 3 human protagonists, they were not. Wow, the nice at meta. They were knocked unconscious yet again and carted off through the Waygate network. The heroes of the story just spend the entire time just like passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the darkness' story, dude.
Yeah, the Darkness Return or Reborn.
Yeah, through the Waygate network that the apes had built. Sean was the first of the group to awaken. He awoke the inside of a plague grain tent. What?
He woke the inside up.
Well,
He
I
woke
do.
the-
Yeah,
oh.
dude. Didn't you know the inside of playground tents are very light sleepers? It's
Yeah,
very easy to wake
Yeah,
them.
wake him up inside.
Yeah, wake me
Can't
up
wake
inside.
up.
Yeah. What surprised Sean most was that the tent was standard.
Different Sean.
Yeah, it was standard army construction. Inside with him was a table, a simple stool, and the bed he was laying on, and the horse he rode in on.
What the fuck? That was one weird ass dream.
Or the friggin' Lotnars teleported my ass to another world. He rose to a sitting position, rubbed the sleep from his eyes, then proceeded to reach under the bed for his gear. The only problem was he realized it wasn't there. He then proceeded to look under the bed.
No,
me
no,
see what's
no,
under
no,
there.
no. This is not happening.
He then rushed the door of his tent and stuck his head out. He then observed high wooden walls. As he observed the wall, he noted the positions of several sentries. Then along the bottom of the wall, he noted the position of several guards watching the prisoners. He then noted that the pipe appeared bent under the arrow.
He's doing a lot of noting.
Yeah.
I'd like to add.
He then noted that the lines did not appear parallel. He watched the prisoners. He then came to the realization he was in an enemy prisoner of war camp. This guy's a real genius, isn't he?
Yeah. Took
Hey,
him a
look-
while, but he got it.
Hey, look at that
I
giant...
was captured before, and I wake up
There's a big wall.
No,
and-
that was just
somewhere unfamiliar.
that was just one weird ass dream.
Maybe he just wakes up and he finds himself not captured anymore, and he's
Wow.
like, "Did they leave me?"
Wow, did he really
the
think
fuck?
that? Wow, he really thought that was just one weird dream? Wow, what an idiot. Sean then felt someone put their their hand on his shoulder. He turned around, wondering. A look at being came face to face with a female cheetah. Sean promptly passed out. He can't handle. He can't handle these cheetah men.
Cheetah man.
Sexy. Oh, he downloaded a new line break.
Nice line break. right
Downloaded
there.
a new line break.
Yeah.
Sexy line.
He's so poor now, he has nothing. He doesn't even have their line break inserter. Spyro awoke quite differently. He awoke to black. And black is black. He wants his baby back. More specifically, he awoke to a bag over his head. Oh my god, he's going to be waterboarded. When he tried to move, he found out he was tied to an object. This object felt uncomfortable to him. The object he was tied to was none other than a chair meant for a human. Don't you mean a human? Don't you mean a human?
Yeah.
A helmet
Next.
Hold on, this person went to college.
Yeah.
is in
In
college.
between-
Maybe they're at Baptist college. Or
They went to
something.
college between 2012 and 2013.
Straight out of
sometime in there.
straight outta good
And
old
that
li-
person. Sometime in the year before they went to college, spelled human. Human.
Well, no. Well, no,
Dude, no.
he was spelling.
What it was
That was
he
intentional. That
just
was like.
graduated high school. It took him a couple of years. They've been in the
Well, what-
senior for a very long time.
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that was like intentional because the guy was supposed to be pronouncing it funny. The other mistakes were all very not intentional.
I don't know.
No. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm almost positive.
Gaul did become Gual about 20 to 30 times.
Yeah, well, no, but then again, they talk to each other, which proves that they're different characters. I think.
Yeah.
I think they're just supposed to have similar names. Next, he heard the door slam open
What?
and someone walking into the room. He heard someone set a chair directly in front of him.
So, Spyro, the great purple dragon of legend.
A voice said, it sounds like bad Squidward. A voice said tauntingly, sounding distinctly like an ape.
You have something we want and you'll give it to us.
SpongeBob.
Why would I give anything to you?
Not a question.
Yeah,
It's not a question. It's just a statement.
You didn't ask it.
Yeah.
Spyro said, sounding a lot braver than he felt.
Because if you don't.
Spyro heard a click noise. Click, click, boom! Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the room was filled with the
Shit,
sound
I'm
of.
out of ammo.
All of a sudden, the sound was filled with the. The room was filled with the sound of saliva. I mean, of Cinder screaming.
Cinder! Cinder!
Cinder, Cinder. He screamed her name out.
The news. Oh yes, Cinder, a little Cinder. She mini Cinder.
You went to college!
Baptist college.
What a great line. Yeah, he comes straight out of Liberty University.
Yeah. She can't hear you. Can you really think we would give her a reason as to why she has to go through pain? Or don't worry, you will suffer as well, and I will enjoy making every moment of that happen.
The
First
end!
2/3 of that were nonsense.
Dude, the end. That's it, the end.
You're making me suffer.
No, man,
Whole
it's the
story
end.
has been nonsense!
We'd like.
Well, mostly back. This is a little Chapter 6 teaser for you. I hope to
we're
see you
just recording
soon, now that this is no longer on hold.
Not.
And then he promptly put it
went
on hold.
Yeah.
We'd like to tell
Last
you.
updated November 14th, 2013.
It's been,
quote
it's been
that,
2 years.
To quote that old Three Stooges movie, we'd like to tell you what happened at the end of the story, but that's all there is, and there isn't any more. It's all there is.
That was a nightmare.
Got 19 reviews. Do you even want to check them?
I
Yeah.
don't.
Okay.
To be fair, it is by.
I mean, we might as well.
Well, Lowell said, I just wasted 3 seconds
that.
of your life.
Damn, lol, you got me.
After wasting an hour of our life, you really didn't put that much of a dent in it. Sorry,
Yeah.
buddy.
This is a great read, according to Treachery of Night. I disagree.
This story has surprised me twice already. Well, it kind of did surprise us. It made us go, what the fuck? And then...
Human.
Wow.
Damn.
Hey, guess what? Ice Storm 1999. Just real quick, I really like your story. No spelling errors that I caught. Try harder.
Wow!
Try harder to make spelling errors.
Try harder to notice them, you ass. And I just wanted to say Cinder is flat out black. I know this has been a big debate about Deep Purple. My great band, Deep Purple, yeah. Deep Purple, blue,
Smoke
or
on the
black.
water,
But
man.
think about it. There couldn't possibly be 2 purple dragons of the same age, no matter the shade of purple. So I really think
Why
she is
couldn't
black.
there be 2 purple dragons?
Because the purple dragon is the dragon of legend.
Oh, I see.
He's the avatar. He's the only one who can master all the powers of the different dragons.
The detail is coot descriptive, yet doesn't consist of more than needed words.
Like
You
this.
are a very good writer by far.
Where's the...
If anyone actually reads my reviews, thank you for the time excused for reading this review from the many other that have not even been considered.
You want to know
Wow.
why we considered yours?
Where's
'Cause
that
you
review?
suck.
I can't even see it.
Seriously, what? Why?
What was that?
Why are you thanking us for reading your reviews?
What are these?
People thanking us for reading the writing is bad enough, but you're so proud of your own fucking reviews.
Well, here's a great review by a guy with a great name, Rhetorical Irony.
Oh, God.
Hello,
Pretty ironic.
smiley face, backwards smiley face. You never put the smile on the left. It's okay. A prologue is actually one of the most common ways to start a story. You'll be just fine.
Oh,
A
thank you.
prologue is, a prologue is not.
No, this is
This is nor is a prelude.
this is a prologue. Yeah, it's. I think that's a little more okay. For now, there isn't much I can comment on, but I just wanted to ask: is this a prophecy? Backward smiley face. You're pissing me off, man. I caught a few spelling errors here and there. I wouldn't say they're very serious, but I just thought you'd like to know.
Oh, I would.
I'd say they're pretty serious.
Well, look at this fucking weeaboo. Gandate, do your best in Japanese.
You know, I gotta almost agree with him. The spelling errors were bad, but the rest was more egregious.
Like the plot.
The fucking Planet of the
dialogue.
Apes shit that came out of nowhere and just wasted our time.
The halal cheetah
The
was my
humans who
favorite.
showed up for nothing.
For no
The
reason.
halal cheetah.
And never
man.
did anything.
The halal cheetah.
The fact that this guy went to college
Yeah.
and still...
Or at least advertised that he went to college.
I'm gonna.
Well, I think we're done here.
I know we're done here.
I hope... Yeah. Oh, shit.
My god, we're done with The Legend of Spyro, The Darkness Reborn, or Return.
The only question I
Unless
You were
have.
in
comes
high school and you
back out of
thought The
hiding.
Darkness Reborn or Return was an acceptable title?
I was about to say, I have a question.
You
What
were
are
in college
guys?
and you
Guys,
still thought it was an acceptable title?
before we stop, I have a serious question. What are we going to title this video? The Legend of Spyro: The Darkness Reborn, or
Or
Return?
return.
Or
Or return.
Who knows? We'll figure it out. One of the two.
First
Or
one,
both.
then the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first one, then the other.
All right. We're done here.
Later, noobs.